Welcome to the the-devereux-committee-of-pro wrestling, presented by the Idiot Radio Network, offering a weekly look into the world of professional wrestling with guest interviews, news, results, and much more. Now here's your host, Stephon Devereux. We're live. We're back. Stephon Devereux, the Devereux Committee-of-Pro Wrestling, here on the Idiot Radio Network. And wrestling fans, we have a jam-packed show for you today. Oh, man, so much news, so many things going on in the WWE right now. We got Survivor Series tonight. Yeah, I like that. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be watching Survivor Series because I am currently upset. I'm currently upset right now because of some major things that happened this week in the WWE. Man, I'm kind of heartbroken here. I'm really kind of heartbroken here. As you may have heard, the one and only Pretty Jimmy Dream, my hero, your hero, our hero, and I know, it's not Pretty Jimmy Dream. I know, it's James Ellsworth. But he is no longer with the WWE, and it's heartbreaking. It's truly heartbreaking for myself, for other fans out there who was enjoying his run past year and a half, that he wouldn't even last, let's say, 3 months. Some said, "Oh well, it'll be over after he's done with AJ Styles and so forth." And no, he wasn't. He lasted a year and a half, and I give the man so much credit. Proud of him, very, very proud of him. Just dealing with the stuff that I know he was dealing with on the road. You know, the guy's a family dude. He's a family man. His family and so forth. I know that because I know I would too. But his run is over. How do you feel about that? You know, he's had his haters, but he's also had a bunch of people who have truly supported him from day one. Now, I'm not one of those people. I am not one of those people because I didn't support Sir James Ellsworth from day one. I didn't. Now, it wasn't James Ellsworth that I didn't support back then. It was Pretty Jimmy Dream. And Pretty Jimmy Dream was this little guy that I seen at a UCW show years ago. Now, I'll give you sort of the backstory real quick. The UCW, back in late 2007, early 2008. Now, UCW was Undisputed Championship Wrestling, ran shows in the Uniontown area, Fayette County, Western Pennsylvania, and it was very successful, very successful. Show, they drew on an average of 200 to 250 fans per show. And for an area like that, that was really good. But when I first got there, James Ellsworth, a.k.a. Pretty Jimmy Dream, was one half of the UCW Tag Team Champions, his tag team partner, Adam Ugly. And if you watched one of the features on WWE Network, he explained this to Mr. Daniel Bryan. Great tag team. But I looked at these guys and I said, oh, no. I talked to the booker. I said, dude, what the hell are you doing? This is unbelievable. I mean, you got two little short dudes, tiny as hell. They, and James Ellsworth was maybe $150, and I just looked at it. I mean, because I come up I came up at a different time where the wrestlers, big dudes. The champions were muscle-bound guys who could work still. No, actually, I can't say that. They were able to work the crowd. But when I seen the short guy, the short, smaller guys, they were just the jobber guys on television. Sir, they weren't getting no main event push. Shoot, the Monkey Brothers, as a child, was probably the closest, that I've seen that got a push. Well, yeah, Barry Horowitz, but still, Barry Horowitz, he had some success in the Florida days. But still, come on. So that was my first impression. It didn't take long for this guy to change my mind. And let me tell you how. Now, I took over as one of the creative guys, staff of UCW, and the first person to come to me was this guy, James Ellsworth, Pretty Jimmy Dream. He was the first guy to come to me, and he said, hey, Lester, we could do this, do that, do this, do this. And I'm like, okay. And at the time, I was so focused on the game plan that was given to me by the owner of the company. He had a game plan. He wanted to, follow through with this game plan. But James Ellsworth just kept coming at me with ideas and ideas and ideas and ideas. And one particular idea that he had was intergender match, hardcore. And I was dead set against this thing. Oh, my goodness. I was like, hell no. Hell no. And it was against Rebecca Payne. Local legend. Damn, this woman. The toughest woman I've ever come across. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the story that led up, that he told, building up to this match. And when the match happened, we couldn't do it in PA, so they took it to West Virginia. He put on a great match. You can go and check that match out still. It's on YouTube. But Pretty Jimmy Dream versus Rebecca Payne in this hardcore intergender match, it was, oh, man. So fast forward. So a little bit, I grew to respect this man because he was able to talk you into pretty much anything. But he would only come to you if he had a good idea. He wouldn't be one of the guys who would come to you every single day with an idea and, 75% of those ideas would be horrible. No, he was pretty much 90% of the time right, including my character. He told me how I should do and how I should dress and how I should be and what I, things like that. And I took his advice, of course. And what made me respect him even more was that through everything he went through, he went and started his own wrestling company, and he became a successful promoter. Then he gets the shot with the WWE. Huge. Now, people don't realize, and I'm not talking about his contract. I'm talking about this, when he was going up there and doing just, extra spots, and getting a gig here and there with those guys. Made contacts. He got people to, open up to him. He got people to listen because that's what he does. This is who James Ellsworth is. My most memorable James Ellsworth moment, and he has more to come, I'm telling you, is storyline we did in UCW. And I wasn't managing at the time. I was doing the television show. It was called Uncensored. And it was at that moment I knew that this kid, had what it took to become a star, a superstar in his business. I did not know that this kid was going to get that WWE contract. From the guy that I looked at and said, hell no, this guy will never, to the guy who just got released. Dude's never changed. He's always been a stand-up guy. He's an incredible human being because he actually cares about people. And that says a lot to me, especially in the wrestling business. You know, I sent him a message the other day, or a couple weeks ago, before I went to a show in down in Uniontown. And I said, bro, it's just not the same down here. I need my dude back, you know. And I didn't think that this was going to happen. But let me tell you this. James Ellsworth is about to become one of those indie superstars that's needed right now. Because I'm not going to, hey, I would not be surprised if he's back up in the WWE within a year. I already said it. I've told my friends, you know, friends of his, so forth. I haven't said this to him, but I've told this to people. He's going to be back up there in a year. Because what he does is he gets under your skin in a good way, in a bad way. In a good way, because you love the guy. In a bad way, because when he's in the ring, you want to hate him. The WWE need guys like that. And do I feel it was a mistake that they let him go? You know what? Only time will tell. I think that this kid is going to be okay. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. He put out a statement saying that he can't take any shows, can't do any bookings, no matches until the 90 days is up, and that will be February 12th. If you want to book James Ellsworth, you can get in contact with him at bookellsworth@gmail.com. That's bookellsworth@gmail.com. Now, look, I'm going to tell you this. The dude is a successful promoter, okay? So I know he's going to be busy doing that. But from what I'm understanding with his asking price on the indie scene, he's going to get that. He's going to get that because you book James Ellsworth, you're going to draw fans. You're going to draw fans instantly because he was a hot commodity on the WWE TV for almost a year now. Hot. I don't have to sell him no more because you already know. I mean, this guy sat there and got over Carmella. My opinion, he got over Carmella. Do I believe that he's going to continue on the route or this little route of manager? Hell no, because the guy is a phenomenal worker. I just think that this is not the last you hear of James Ellsworth, because I'm even hearing rumors about the Bullet Club. I mean, those are rumors, of course, but I'm just saying, I'm hearing rumors. Anything's possible. Until then, my hero, your hero, our hero, James Ellsworth, is going to be just fine. We're probably going to get him on the show, you know, once everything is cleared up. We'd love to talk to him. And I want to address some rumors here. I mean, if these rumors are true on why they released him, you know, there's rumors going around that he turned down a storyline idea that would have had him at WrestleMania. Now, if he turned this idea down, he got a lot of balls. He probably would have, you know, turned it down as well. You know, just knowing the type of guy he is and knowing how we think. You know, we kind of think alike sometimes, except for he's a Baltimore Ravens fan, and they suck. The Ravens suck completely. But I think he'll be all right. But what we're going to do is we're going to take a break here. And I'm sounding sad right now. I feel really sad. I don't know why. Yeah, I know why. Yeah, I know why. My buddies had a couple situations happen this week. We had some deaths in the entertainment world. I want to send real quick a shout out to Chaz Taylor and his family. Chaz lost his father, Tugboat Taylor, guy I grew up watching. Man, I know how those guys are. Actually, I really can't say I know how they're feeling, but I know with grieving, I know what happens when you grieve and so forth. You're in pain. But I just want to send a shout out to his family. My prayers are with you. And we'll be right back here on the Devereux Committee of Pro Wrestling on Idiot Radio Network.
For all your heating and cooling needs, service, and installation, contact our friends at Complete Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, 412-513-3001. Doesn't your family deserve complete comfort? Looking for a creative idea for meetings, business lunches, and special events? Call Spiels on Wheels, Food Truck and Catering, and take the stress away. For more information, call them at 724-244-9881 or on Facebook at facebook.com/spielson.wheels.
You're listening to Idiot Radio, taking it to the edge and back.
Pizza and Gyro Express, 801 O'Neill Boulevard in McKeesport, Pennsylvania. For menus, coupons, specials, and catering info, visit our website at pizzaandgyroexpress.com. Order online or by phone at 412-672-2182. Don't forget about the lunch buffet and drink every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. for just $10. The original Pizza and Gyro Express. Don't settle for anything less.
Yeah, we're back. Devereux Committee. Your host, Stephon Devereux. And I just want to say, kind of miss my buddy, Matt Bish. I'm sorry, because I just had to throw that in there. I mean, let's be real. I've been hearing some things about Mr. Bish, and I'm not enjoying it. I'm sorry, Matt. You're still my man. But anyway, let's get on with the show. Oh, man. Woo, we got SummerSlam Sunday, or excuse me, Survivor Series Sunday. I don't know why I'm thinking of SummerSlam. But, oh, man, I'm sorry. Just this Matt Bish thing is really bothering me. And I'm going to get into that later because Matt Bish, I heard he's been throwing shots at your boy Devereux still. And he still hasn't come out of retirement. He retired after I spoke to him last Sunday. The guy goes in and out of retirement every week. Let's see if he's going to come back. Let's see. Let's see if Matt Bish is going to come back and step to Devereux. Because, Matt, I was actually thinking about accepting your challenge. Yeah, I was. Stephon Devereux was thinking about accepting Bish's challenge. Marvelous Matt Bish. Ooh. We was going to change that to Marvelous is Matt Bitch. But the guy ran off, so I don't even get a chance to. All I know is the Devereux Committee is riding high. And you may see us this weekend somewhere. McKeesport? Yeah. You may see us in McKeesport. Saturday night. There's an anniversary show coming up. Pro Wrestling Express. Fight Society. 23rd anniversary. I hear that the Double D show will be there. He said he already got his tickets. I don't know if that's true or not. He could just be playing with me to get me to come up there because, for some reason these guys want to, yap with me. And I did nothing wrong. I was such a nice guy the last time I was there. But Todd from the Double D show sat there and said, hey, man, I'm hearing some things. Well, I'm not hearing it. But I could be there. PWX Fight Society this Saturday night. And, of course, I'm going to have my boys with me, right? Because, I don't roll alone. The Devereux Committee, it don't matter who it's going to be. It could be Varel. It could be O'Reilly. It could be Paul. Or it could be someone who I was just talking about. Anyway, we won't talk about that right now. Let's move on. Just letting you know, Matt, anything's possible. WWE. That's some headline news in the WWE. Oh, man. Yeah. Are you serious? Oh, no. Come on, I wanted to get to the rumors and the headlines in the WWE. Oh, come on. All right. Okay, let's let them go then. Go ahead. Matt Bish, is that you? Matt? We're going to put him on hold. Something's going on there. I'm not liking that. I'm not liking that at all. Anyway. Technical difficulties, I guess. I know it's not O'Reilly Chambers doing this to the show because guess what? He's with me now. Yeah, I like that. Sometimes you got to, have them come and work for you instead of you going and dealing with them. But let's move on. Then we'll find out what's going on with this Matt Bish situation. And they say he's on the line, but I don't know. Anyway, rumors are that the WWE plans on going forward with this AJ Styles versus Nakamura match for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. Now, in my opinion, I think that match right there, it's going to be 5-star. I'm saying it right now, 5-star. Now, do I honestly think that this is going to happen? Probably not, because it's too easy. I mean, it's just too easy for the WWE to make this happen. It's too easy. They always go the hardest route possible. It just makes no sense to me sometimes. None whatsoever. This match does take place at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship. Will it be the main event match? Will it be the headlining match? To be honest with you, I don't think so. It's Brock versus whoever they have up against Brock. There's also rumors that Triple H is going to go against Kurt Angle. Will that match be above the Nakamura AJ Styles match? And you know as well as I do, Styles versus Nakamura is going to be the match that steals the night. You know that. It's going to steal the night. Will the WWE pull the trigger? I mean, this is sort of like the CM Punk situation. You knew that CM Punk was going to give the best match, but the WWE would never put him in that top spot for WrestleMania. Isn't that what he was complaining about? We'll give you this match against the Undertaker. Oh, he to be the champion, headliner at WrestleMania. AJ Styles, this could be the opportunity of a lifetime. Pull the trigger on this match. This is going to make AJ Styles. They pull the trigger on this match. This match will make AJ Styles. AJ Styles is already, he's a WWE star. But I think the press that's going to go behind this match, they're going to push this match because the internet wrestling community, they're going to push this match. The writers for CBS and Sports Illustrated and all the other major outlets that cover professional wrestling, they're going to push this match. They are. It's too easy. They're going to say this is going to be the match of the night, blah, blah, blah. Pull the trigger. And then once that happens, it's going to get all the eyeballs on this one match. And AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura, they're going to give you a 5-star match. AJ will more than likely go over, in my opinion. Just guessing. It's still my opinion. So I'm right. AJ will probably go over, and then after AJ goes over, he will be the biggest star in the WWE. Be in Fantasyland. I know. But still, this could happen. If they pull the trigger. Do the WWE, do they feel that AJ Styles is good enough to run the ball? And they tried it a little bit last year. WrestleMania headliner. 5-star quality. That's going to put AJ Styles through the roof. If they let it happen. If they can pull the trigger. I don't think they can because it's too easy. It's too easy, man. It is way too easy. I dare you, WWE, do it. Do it. Do it. Now, got some other major news to talk about here. Reports are, actually Triple H. Triple H revealed that Drew McIntyre possibly suffered a torn bicep towards the end of his match last night at TakeOver. Now, this is major on so many levels, but we really can't get into why. Because I want to see if this is a work or not. So I'm going to wait. And if it's a shoot, if this is real, we're going to come back next week and talk about this more. But this could, I'm telling you, this right here could be big. Also, speaking of big, big news coming out of Hollywood and the WWE. David Otunga. Oh, my goodness, I can't stand that dude's name sometimes. But David Otunga will be, he will not be a part of Survivor Series tonight. You know, the pre-show. He does the Survivor Series pre-shows and so forth. But he will not be a part of it because it is, I don't like talking about people's personal lives sometimes. Okay. Certain reasons. This one right here, though, man. Okay, so reports are coming out that Jennifer Hudson, superstar, singer, actress, she won the Academy Award, by the way. Academy Award-winning actress Jennifer Hudson. Anyway, after reports, you know, there was rumors going around that they were splitting. Well, turns out it's true. And she also filed a restraining order against him after he allegedly got physical with her. Now, I'm saying allegedly because I don't know. I don't know, and I don't think too many people know. You know, the cops do, but David Otunga will not be at Survivor Series tonight. And we're just going to have to see how this plays out because this could get bad. Seriously, because there's a lot of things going on, a lot of rumors about Miss Hudson in the past, and if certain things get out, oh, man, Mr. Otunga, shoot, he is a lawyer. This man might be able to, he might have it. Anyway, but they're going to have this fight in custody court as well because they do share a child. Anyway, see, I don't like talking about stuff like that. Oh, I really don't, because it's kind of disgusting, actually. You know, domestic abuse and all that crap, you know, the allegations. That, I mean, I wasn't there. I don't know. So I really don't like talking about stuff like that. But I do love talking about the ratings. Yes, I love doing ratings. I love talking about the ratings. And I'm going to talk about the ratings for this past week's Impact, which was important match. SmackDown and Raw here on the the-devereux-committee-of-pro wrestling. And I'm your host, Stephon Devereux. We'll be right back here on the Idiot Radio Network.
Energy Angel Solution, alternative healing services. Do you need some relaxation in your life? Is your mind feeling sluggish? Does your body hurt? Have you been feeling off balance and just not centered lately? Energy Angel Solutions LLC offers healing that considers the energy of the whole person, body, mind, and energy for optimal health and wellness. For more information, visit our website at energyangelsolutions.com.
Idiot Radio, taking it to the edge and back.
Does your dog or cat need some much-needed attention and pampering? Money Paws, full grooming salon for dogs and cats, featuring full-service dog and cat grooming, bath and brush, haircuts, nails, ears, teeth, and rear-end cleanup. All done with extra love and attention. It's Money Paws. Schedule an appointment today at 412-207-8250.
For all your heating and cooling needs, service, and installation, contact our friends at Complete Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, 412-513-3001. Doesn't your family deserve complete comfort?
I don't know. We're looking at each other here, and the producer saying, "What the hell's going on?" I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, we're back. Stephon Devereux, Devereux Committee-of-Pro Wrestling, here on the Idiot Radio Network. And wrestling fans, man, my favorite part of the show, sometimes, because, I mean, I only like really reporting some good news these days because there's just so much negative stuff out there going on. And, oh, man, what's going on in the WWE and TNA and all these beautiful things, Impact Wrestling, whatever you want to call it. But what's going on these days, it's just really fun. It's fun to talk about. Well, at least TNA Impact, because they actually did something good this week. So let's get into the ratings here for Impact. Now, this past week's Impact was headlined by one of my favorite wrestlers. And one of the reasons why I started watching Impact, just again, a little bit, I fast forward through stuff, most of it. But Petey Williams versus Eli Drake. Now, look, Petey Williams is one of the nicest guys that I've met in this business. One of the nicest guys. And I'm just so happy to see him back on the main stage. But the guy should be in NXT right now. He really should be in NXT. He should be working with my man. Just heartbreaking. He should be working with James Ellsworth, but James is not there. Okay. Calm myself down. But this past week's Impact Wrestling, headlined by Petey Williams versus Eli Drake, drew 272,000 viewers, which is up from last week's 250,000 viewers. Now, I know, 272,000 viewers, that's not a lot these days. I mean, that's like if you put together the top indie promotions and they all watched one wrestling organization, it will probably be about that, 272,000, maybe three. But if your product got better, then you'll pull in some of the mainstream crowd. That's what's going on with TNA. They have the most loyal fan base out there. They'll be watching that product because you got to find it. A lot of people don't even have Pop TV, so you got to find it. I wonder if TNA, if they're doing decently on their streaming service and their YouTube views. I mean, are they counting this somewhere? You should be counting it. Your social media post. And we're going to talk about that later. I swear, because I got something to get into about these ratings. Anyway, ratings as a whole and how people think about ratings now. But TNA, their high water mark for this year was 374,000 viewers, and that was for the July 13th episode. So since July, they've lost over 100,000 viewers. And I'm just going off of last week's episode. Like I said, you put together the top 5 indie promotions in the country, in the United States, and their viewers, the people who come to their shows, you combine them, I guarantee you'll probably get about the same number that TNA got in viewership. But that's not good when you say that you're the number 2 company in the world. Anyway, we'll move on. Raw, the go-home show for Survivor Series. Now, see, Raw, here's the problem with Raw. They keep using this excuse of, well, we're going up against Monday Night Football, and the ratings don't matter. Okay, I'm going to give you the ratings. You tell me. Over 3 million viewers this past week. But that was up from 2.8 from last week. Okay? It went up. Go home show, that's a good thing. That's a great thing, actually. But let's look into the numbers here. These hourly numbers are not that good. The first hour, which is their best hour as always, they drew over 3.2 million viewers. Over 3.2 million viewers. Okay? Watched in the first hour. The second hour, which kind of lined up with their average for the whole evening, was a little bit over 3 million viewers for that second hour. In the third hour, get this, third hour, they dropped to 2.7 million viewers in the third hour. So it took, by the end of the show, they lost over 500,000 viewers. How does that happen? You're supposed to increase. You're supposed to increase, bro. I mean, how does that happen? How are you losing that 500,000 viewers? Why? The show, it is kind of stale. And number two, that third hour kills you, bro. You cannot do these third hours anymore, WWE. You got to stop. For Raw, it has to stop. Because if not, you're going to continue to lose viewers. And this is what they'll say. Well, we're going up against Monday Night Football. Dude, you lose these viewers. Why? When Monday Night Football is not even on. So they'll come back and say, well, it's not about the ratings anymore. Okay, if it's not about the ratings for the WWE, why is it about the ratings for every other television show in the United States of America? I won't even go world. Just in our own country. It's about ratings for every other every other channel and TV show but yours. What's our social media impact? Man, no one gives a damn about that. Oh, you trend on Twitter every week. Doug, you have a wrestling show that's on national TV. That's on for 3 hours. 3 hours on a Monday night. You put new content every 2 minutes on this show. Something's going to catch and something's going to trend. You have that platform for you to be able to trend. You do. So, of course, you're going to trend. But you know what's not trending in your direction and what's not trending up is your ratings. If it was just about social media, then every other TV show would be drawing what you're drawing. Every other TV show. Not just yours. They would not be losing viewers every week like you do and have been. For how long? 17 years almost? What was your excuse back then when you started this daggone down, this slide, downward spiral, can't be quicksand? What was your excuse then? There was no Twitter in 2003. There was no Twitter in 2004. And then when you finally got caught up to Twitter, the WWE, speaking of, guess what? Your ratings were still going down. But now we're trending number one on Twitter on Monday night. So what? No one cares that you're trending number one on Twitter. Stop promoting your damn Twitter site. Get your product, make your product better. Cut that damn third hour, and maybe your ratings will go up. And then that's when you remember back in the days when you used to be able to, and I'm talking to the WWE. Remember back in the day when you used to be able to say you were the number one television show in all of cable. All of cable. What happened to that? You used to brag about that. You can't even brag about that now. You can't. You can't brag about it no more. You can't. Then you've taken a great show. SmackDown's a great show, and guess what? SmackDown's going to continue to draw what it draws. SmackDown was never one of those. It never drew 5, 6, 7, 8 million people. It didn't do that. That was Raw's job. SmackDown's been getting spanked in the ratings too. But guess what? This past week, they went up 4,000 viewers. Whoop-dee got that going to do. But you know what the WWE's going to say? Hey, but we was trending on Twitter. What the hell's happened to this business? Care about the daggone attendance anymore. You don't care that you got to tarp off half of your daggone ring, your arenas like you used to do when you was getting your ass kicked by WCW. Guess what? There's no excuse now. WCW's not even here to beat your ass anymore. You're beating yourself. You're tarping off your arenas now. The top parts, why? Because you can't fill them anymore. You're losing ratings every week. Why? Because people are not interested. You can't even get over 4 million people. You're going to tell me that there's less than 4 million people who watch professional wrestling in the United States of America? You're going to tell me that? You're going to prove that to me. And guess what? If that's the case, you're the reason why. Why? Oh, because the WWE, they've lost it. Love you to death. You've lost it. Triple H, bruh. If you get your opportunity, you might be able to do something, but guess what? I don't see it happening. I see you possibly getting your opportunity, unless the old man decides to sell to Disney or another corporation like Fox. Which I don't think it will be Fox because Fox is trying to sell off everything else except for the network and their sports. Anyway, their sports networks. Oh, God. Yeah, they're going to war. I don't see this thing ever getting better. It's never going to get better. What you see now is what you will always see in professional wrestling. You'll see the big company on top, WWE, that's making the daggone business look bad sometimes. Oh, here's one thing. This is what they'll say. Hey, but, this we had our most profitable year. Okay, we can break down why you had your most profitable year. I'll break down why you had your most profitable year. It's not hard. Your merchandise was kicking ass. How was that? Your merchandise kicks ass. Get money off your merchandise when less people's watching the show. People will say that. Well, it's not hard. You just up the price of merchandise. Or you sell it at a discount so more people can get it faster. They buy fast. I'm just sick to my stomach because I'm watching. And people, I'm listening to these other guys who say, well, everything's going good at WWE, man. No, it's not. If it's going good, why are guys leaving the way they are? They're getting opportunities and they're bouncing. Like I said about James Ellsworth, you're going to tell me that James Ellsworth is not going to make a bigger impact on the independent scene than he went into WWE. Look at Cody Rhodes. Look at Cody Rhodes. God dang it, look at Chris Jericho. He's not even on WWE TV, and he's getting headlines. Major headlines for what he's doing with New Japan. And New Japan doesn't get major headlines like this. But Chris Jericho got smart, and guess what? They're doing it. It's that simple. Exciting things. Do you think Raw versus SmackDown in a Survivor Series match is exciting? That crap's not exciting. You know why? Because it makes no sense. Since the beginning of this daggone invasion angle that they've been doing for Survivor Series, it's made no sense. It's been stupid. This is why people are tuning them out. They came in here last week to see on Monday and Tuesday. This is why they watched. Because they knew that it was going to be the go-home shows for Survivor Series. They knew. Wrestling fans are not stupid. We know. They watched for the first hour. And they said, well, same old crap. And they turn it off. They turn it back on. They're watching a little bit in the second hour. Those who turned it off for the first, they didn't come back. So the people who still watching in the second hour, they're like, okay, well, this is horrible. 10 o'clock rolls up. Boom, they done. They're like, It's the same thing. But to you, ratings don't matter. Okay, so here's something. Since ratings don't matter, why is ESPN out there promoting the ratings that they got for their Ric Flair 30 for 2 million viewers? Why are they promoting their ratings? Why? Because ratings matter to them. Ratings, just like it matters to any other network, just like it matters to any other television show, except for the WWE, of course. Because, hey, we're on social media. We're doing really good. We're trending on social media. Yeah, we're number one on Twitter. Why don't you be smart? Why don't you go and put your show on Twitter? Hey, get a TV contract with Twitter and put your show, because that's all you worry about. It's just sad where this business is now. Drawing houses, having creative storylines to get people in their daggone seats. Fill it up. Fill it up. That was our job. Fill it up. Fill these houses up. I mean, and you know what the sad part is? I see the same mentality in some of these daggone indie promoters too sometimes. They don't care about how many fans they got, because you know why? Oh, we can sell food and we might sell a couple T-shirts. And dude, if you have more people there, guess what? You sell more food. You sell more merchandise. If you have more people watching your show, you get more people to sponsor your show. You get more people to say, hey, I want to buy that shirt. Hey, I might want to come see that place, see that guy live. That's why people, I mean, like, the philosophy of this business now is just so ridiculous. It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. Is this professional wrestling now? We don't care how many tickets are sold. We don't care how many viewers, how many eyeballs we have on our shows. Is this professional wrestling now? You know, the only reason why I watched SmackDown was because of James Ellsworth. And after that, I really thought about, should I really just cancel my subscription to the WWE Network? Because, hey, they don't care about ratings. They don't care about the daggone tickets. Why should they care about subscriptions to their network? Why? Why? Especially after they're trying to give it away for free every month to new subscribers. And, you know, I got that email saying that, hey, we're going to give it away for free, you know. And I'm like, well, I'm already subscribed, so I guess, hey, they're giving me a free month. Come to find out, they sent me an email a couple of days later saying, oh, no, that was a mistake. You already have a subscription, so you can't get it for free. Really, bruh? Really? And people think that I'm bitching for no reason. But it shouldn't matter, because I'm just bitching. The WWE don't care how we feel. They don't care if we come to their shows. When they're here in Pittsburgh next month for their holiday tour, you think I'll be there? Hell no. They don't care if we're there or not. They told us that. It's like the Pittsburgh Pirates or any other team that actually has the resources to do better, but they choose not to because, hey, they're still making money. One day that money will not be there. It will stop. It might not be today, might not be tomorrow, might not be next year. It could be 5 years down the line, but it will stop because they stop caring. You're listening to the Devereux Committee-of-Pro Wrestling here on the Idiot Radio Network. I'm Stephon Devereux, and I'll be right back after this break.
You're listening to Idiot Radio, taking it to the edge and back.
Looking for a creative idea for meetings, business lunches, and special events? Call Spiels on Wheels, Food Truck and Catering, and take the stress away. For more information, call them at 724-244-9881 or on Facebook at facebook.com/spielson.wheels. Pizza and Gyro Express, 801 O'Neill Boulevard in McKeesport, Pennsylvania. For menus, coupons, specials, and catering info, visit our website at pizzaandgyroexpress.com. Order online or by phone at 412-672-2182. Don't forget about the lunch buffet and drink every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. for just $10. the original Pizza and Gyro Express. Don't settle for anything less.
Does your dog or cat need some much-needed attention and pampering? Money Paws, full grooming salon for dogs and cats, featuring full-service dog and cat grooming, bath and brush, haircuts, nails, ears, teeth, and rear-end cleanup. All done with extra love and attention. It's Money Paws. Schedule an appointment today at 412-207-8250.
We're back. Devereux Committee-of-Pro Wrestling, Stephon Devereux. And we have Survivor Series predictions. Now, after my rant in the last segment, I know. I got it off, but I was telling the truth, and I was telling you how I felt. But I'm going to still do the predictions because we got no other choice but to. This is what we do. You know, we're still wrestling fans, right? So let's talk about it. Let's get the music queued up. Let's go. Well, anyway, we're going to start off with the pre-show. Kalisto taking on Enzo for the Cruiserweight Championship. And, I was thinking about this match earlier. I had some decent thoughts on it. But I'm going to take Enzo. Enzo's my man. I love Enzo. I'm not even going to play. I love Enzo. Okay, so next up, main show. Let's go. The Shield versus New Day. Now, this is a Raw versus SmackDown match. We're going to get into the Survivor Series. Raw versus SmackDown. Anyway, the Shield takes on New Day, and I like the Shield. I don't see them bringing them back for this night and then having them lose a New Day. Another Raw versus SmackDown. Sheamus and Cesaro taking on the Usos. The Usos. Who we gonna go with here? It's a good one. This could be a no. I'm going with the Usos. I'll just go with the Usos. Okay. Next up, title versus title. The titles are not on the line, but Alexa Bliss taking on Charlotte Flair. This should be a good match. I am going to go with Charlotte. I like Charlotte still. You know, she's my girl. I think she's the best. And she's the Nature Boy's daughter. So, next up, we have Intercontinental Champion taking on U.S. Champion. And it is The Miz taking on Baron Corbin. And I'm going to go with The Miz, who is still the hottest entertainer in the business right now. This guy, he knows how to get himself over. So many ways. Baron Corbin, you were just lucky to be in the same daggone program with this man. I hope you get better, but you probably won't. Anyway, let's move on. Brock Lesnar taking on AJ Styles. Woo! This is going to be a big one. Because, to me, this is probably going to be the hardest one to pick here. Because neither one can really lose any steam right now. I think this match right here, there's not going to be a winner. Somehow, I feel like there's not going to be a winner. But if I had to put money on it, I will have to put my money on Brock. I can't put my money on AJ Styles taking on Brock Lesnar. Okay. Survivor Series matches, 5-on-5. Women's 5-on-5 match. You got the Raw team, Alicia Fox, Nia Jax, Sasha Banks, and Bayley taking on Becky Lynch, Carmella, Tamina, Naomi, and Natalya. Who's replacing Charlotte Flair? Now, I'm going to go with the Raw match already because the Raw side, because I already know if James Ellsworth was with SmackDown women would win because that's what happens. James Ellsworth is the man. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I'm going to go for the main event. This is going to be good here. We're going to have Team Raw, Kurt Angle, Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, and Triple H, who is replacing Jason Jordan. If you didn't watch Raw, Jason Jordan got beat up by Triple H, and Triple H just put himself in the match. Taking on Shane McMahon. Bobby Roode, Shinsuke Nakamura, and John Cena. This match right here, I'm telling you, I got a good feeling about this match. I really do. I can see Raw losing. I see Team SmackDown winning, which shouldn't be really a shocker or Shane McMahon's, but here's how I see Raw losing. I see Triple H and Kurt Angle getting into some type of altercation, and it's going to wind up costing Raw the match, which is going to set up for what rumors we're hearing at WrestleMania, Triple H versus Kurt Angle. So there you have it. There you have it. The predictions. I said Team Raw will lose to Team SmackDown tonight, Survivor Series. But this is going to set up, oh my God. This is going to set up that main event match that people want to see. One of the main event matches at WrestleMania that people want to see, and that's going to be Triple H and Kurt Angle. I can't wait to see that match. And back to the Brock match real quick. Do you honestly believe that Brock Lesnar is going to lose to AJ Styles? Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I really don't. But other than that, I think this will probably be a decent pay-per-view. The big matches, the men's side, Team Raw versus Team SmackDown. I think the Miz versus Baron Corbin should be a good match. Of course, Brock and AJ, anything that those guys are in is good. And I'm actually kind of looking forward to Kalisto versus Enzo. So I'm most definitely going to be watching the pre-show to see what happens there. But other than that, wrestling fans, Survivor Series Sunday, and I hope that your team wins. Because it's also a football Sunday. I hope your team wins. I hope if you have a fantasy team, they win. I hope my fantasy team wins. Sure, we need some victories. But anyway, wrestling fans, I want to thank you for joining us this week here on the Devereux Committee-of-Pro Wrestling. And it's going to, I don't know, I'm semi looking forward to this Survivor Series tonight. Even though I just went off on them, I just think that this is going to be a good show. It's one of the big fours, so they usually turn out for these big four shows. And we're going to see what happens. But anyway, wrestling fans, I want to thank you for joining us. Stephon Devereux, the Devereux Committee-of-Pro Wrestling here on the Idiot Radio Network. We'll see you next week.